Hey collective, did you miss me? Hopefully everybody's happy, healthy, all that good stuff, making good choices in this beach. Let's see how we gonna do today. Start off with some angels. Get this shit in like pockets. I just feel the need to say something like, it sucks. I understand, like, as a light worker, god damn, that motherfucking Palo Santo was getting it. It's really smoky in this bitch. It's an actual sauna now. Like, I'm all sweaty. I don't sweat, I glisten. But yeah, as a light worker, it sucks to have to move in silence on occasions when you really have exciting things that are happening, or the wheel of fortune is really turned in your favor. And just trust that divine seclusion and really, really try to move in silence, no matter how good things are, until things are really set in stone. Because even motherfuckers who not trying to hurt you will hurt you sometimes. Ooh, dang. Okay. It says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like how you have so many people that will hate you just for no reason. You have so many people that are rooting for you and believe in you just the same. Me, I'm people. It says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. That's another thing too. We ask for guidance, we ask for divine providence, but then we try to micromanage the universe and force the narrative. Just stand back and let God. Like, don't be the one that stands in your own way. It says your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. That's another thing too, like trying to micromanage the universe, because you're worried about the external factors in your life, people, children, people who depend on you, animals, whatever, like, you really have to move from a place of trust. And when you're in divine trust, you're not in fear. So beware of that. This beach. And that's another thing too. I don't know why I feel the need to say it. Maybe because I saw Archangel Jophiel on the split, which is an angel of decluttering and beautifying inside and out. Like, when you're asking for something, make sure you have room, space in your life to have that outcome. Whether it's love, whether it's abundance, just really make sure that you release with love, because the universe won't leave a hole. Like, you really have to just allow for that space to be before it can be filled. Let me in. Okay. You have wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. It says, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay focused on the present path, as it will take you very far indeed. How exciting. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desire, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. And you have Cupid, and it's crazy because I feel like you had go for it, be honest with yourself, and Cupid in the reading I posted prior to this. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. I'm sorry, like I said, I understand what it's like to have good things that you just want to scream on the top of the rooftops, and it's hard to move in silence sometimes. I might go for the romance angels next. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna go for the Starseed Oracle next. This is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. My bag of tricks. It says, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And it says, you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. And earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, and time in nature. I remember when I first started, I could like barely handle cards. Now I'm a gangster. Now I'm like Gambit in this bitch. Are there any angelic guidance we can get for the collective on love or whatever's going on? Ooh. Okay, we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, and this is falling right under wedding, so. Whew. Okay. like that it flipped back over. I don't usually take them when they do that. And that one's not resonant so far, so I'm going to set it aside because it's unrequited love, and I feel like so far that's not resonant. You know what? Maybe it is valid. Maybe you're the one who's being unrequited in the situation. Hold on. We gonna see. We gonna see. I don't know. It's like I was doing all that rambling in the beginning, and I was talking about how, like, don't be the one to stand in the way of yourself. Like, there's times where you go into healthy, happy situations, but because you've never had one, you don't know, and it feels strange, and it incites that fear response. And you have a children card, and that's the second children card you've had. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you're not giving to a situation the way you should because you're worried about the children that you're bringing into the situation. And it's like so crazy because like there's times where you're in a relationship and it's toxic and there's children involved, so you stick with the situation even though the more healthy, logical thing to do would be to exit the situation opposed to exposing the children to that. And I think you have the opposite of that going on right now, is that you're worried about putting the kids through that, so you're not giving your all to a situation when you should. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And this is falling under Cupid. So you have the Seven of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, okay, so you have the Seven of Wands. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is inverted. You have the Ten of Pentacles upright. You have the Nine of Wands inverted. And you have the Six of Pentacles inverted. You have the Page of Cups inverted. And you have Judgment inverted. So what I see from this, what I see from this is exactly what I was saying. So you're not in like this hectic, you know, convoluted situation where there's all this toxicity, all this conflict. You're constantly having to defend yourself, being caught off guard by conflict. Like in the Seven of Wands, the dude's got two shoes. Like he was like woken up out of his sleep. His hair is crazy. You know what I mean? Like you're constantly having to be on guard. And I think that that's not going on, so that's scaring you. You're feeling like it's too good to be true. But whatever this is, it leads to that healthy Ten of Pentacles situation where there's stability and security and the things that you know you deserve, but you are not used to having. With this Nine of Wands reverse, that's speaking to like, you're not needing to do that last stand paranoid looking over your shoulder shit anymore, but I think that you're still kind of in that flight or fight response because of the past. In the past you've had unequal give and take and things like that, and that's leaving you in this Page of Cups energy where you're not willing to, like, With the Page of Cups, you have that fish in the cup. Nobody knows what the secrets of the universe are, but that fish is telling that page something. And the pages aren't exactly having to do with like immaturity or like childlike nature sometimes that people think of. The pages could be builders. They're interested in, they're new to the situation. And you aren't in that Page of Cups energy where you're giving your situation all that you're supposed to, which is leaving you in a misjudgment. You're misjudging the situation according to what I'm looking at here. So like I was saying earlier with that unrequited love, I didn't think it was pertinent, but it is. It's you. You're not putting what you need to into the situation. And that's really, at the end of the day, going to create blocks and regret. Yeah, so you have the Nine of Swords inverted. You have the Hangman inverted. You have the Devil inverted. And then you have the Hermit. And it's like I was saying before, like, you're not needing to have this anxiety, this worry, this sleeplessness. Like, the Hangman, that's refusing to be accountable for a situation. So what I'm thinking is happening here is that you're not giving the situation your all. It's creating some kind of strife, and then you're not being accountable for that because you're like, oh, it's trauma, or oh, it's you. But the reality of the situation is it's you, and you're really needing to look at the situation that you've put or gotten yourself into by healing and being able to attract a healthy, happy partner. With this Devil inverted, there doesn't seem to be, maybe you're just used to like toxicity and like the darker aspects of like obsession, and maybe that's something that's not happening, or maybe you do have like healthy obsession here and that's something that's throwing you off because you're used to toxic. And the Hermitage is asking you to really go within, and it's a 9 card of the major arcana, and that's really asking you to like really like realize that a cycle has ended and it's time to be in that death rebirth type energy and go within and allow the situation to unfold naturally. You have the Moon inverted. You have the Moon inverted. So that's what I'm saying, is there aren't illusions here. It's, this situation is safe. You're needing to, with this forgiving and learning of the angel, the romance angels, you're needing to forgive and learn. You're needing to heal past the past. And you have done a healing, because if you've attracted a healthy partner and you're thinking like forward thinking about your children or who else could be affected by your choices, then obviously you're being a decent human. And you know, you have to understand that the universe isn't going to send you somebody healthy if you're not healthy. So like, really, like, give yourself a pat on the back and allow yourself to love and be loved. I was looking for that yesterday. Goddamn tubes of grease. We need that. Now I know. It's in my secret shack. Okay. You have miracles on the bottom, and that's actually been on the bottom of every single split. That was on the bottom initially, so that's kind of cool. Oh goodness, throat chakra. Okay, you have level up, and it's crazy because I was just about to say something about this Hermitage, and allowing the situation to unfold organically. If you have a healthy partner, they're not going to hinder you from feeling like, okay, this is happening too fast, or maybe this is too much. But you have this honesty card. Like, you really, really need to understand that you have to be honest with yourself. And you do. We're so used to toxic people who take, that when we come to something that's reciprocal, because you have this inverted Six of Pentacles, whatever this is equal give and take. Like, you're getting your just desserts. But you have to be aware that you have to be mindful of your partner's feelings too. And your aversion to the pace of the relationship might only be because you're so used to toxicity. You really have to be aware of that. I think at this point in time, and like, there are so many divine beings that are in like a healthy, you know, like contract time. Like, so many of us have renounced past contracts and we're taking the better soulmate opposed to the twin soulmate or whatever. We're no longer waiting for somebody who's unwilling to grow. We're allowing ourselves to be in situations that are going to allow us to thrive and grow and love and things like that. So do be aware of that. Like, this level up is like really asking you, I think, to experience something that you're wanting to experience, that you've been granted an experience in. Okay. You have love, literally, and you have courage, which speaks of like leaving all the demons and all the fairy creatures that are from the dark forest behind to experience a courageous existence where you are able to experience what you have earned, what you have grown into. You also have entrapment and victim consciousness, and that's what I was saying before, is like, you're really putting yourself in a situation that you're gonna resent later on. You're gonna resent your actions in a situation because you're allowing yourself to create blocks in your situation. Oh, I just totally jumbled those. Fuck. You have the reunion card and soul ties. So this person seems to be somebody that is definitely somebody that's associated to you from a past life situation. But like I said, you really have to check check the inner child wounding and allow yourself to thrive in a situation that seems to be healthy. You're not getting anything really negative out of these cards other than the fact that you're scared. It says release, surrender, and purge, and trust in divine timing. That's what I mean. You really have to heal these past wounds, whether it's something from childhood, whether it's something from a past love relationship, maybe it's something past life. It's epigenetic. Like, you really have to be aware, because you literally, with this weight of the world card, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So this could be something epigenetic, something that you saw your mothers, your aunts, your grandmother go through. Like, You really have to be aware of the energetic pollution. If you have friends that are all in toxic situations, maybe it's time to cut them off from complaining about their situation. If they're not going to grow, if they're not going to allow themselves to thrive and be healthy, happy in a situation, then maybe it's time for that part of your guys' relationship to no longer be a thing, because you can't continuously be a punching bag or a trauma dump for somebody that you call a friend. You have karma, balance, and justice. And you have twin flame. Allow yourself to experience beauty. And it's so crazy because sometimes, as the generational curse breaker, especially with women, you know, we choose a life of solitude. We choose a life of, you know, refusal or not accepting less than, and that a lot of people think that in their mind that has to be a life where you're going to be alone, or you're just, you know what I mean, like your cutoff game gonna be real strong. But it doesn't have to be like that. Your generational karma breaking could be you actually thriving and having a beautiful situation in love and being happy and healthy. With this Plutonian energy, allow transformation to happen in your epigenetic line. Give your children that beautiful, healthy, happy example of what love really can be. Be open to receiving. Let this be a breakthrough. Have that epiphany that it's okay to sit there and be receptive and reciprocal. Gain that healthy boost of energy through self-care. And sometimes self-care could be allowing somebody else to give you care. Understand that it's time to change. Completion of cycles is definitely a thing. Allow yourself to live with passion and fire with this fire energy. Live in gratitude and in the present moment. It's abundant. Don't allow yourself to live through regret because you've repressed a situation that genuinely, like, okay, so like when we deny the mission that God gives us because we refuse to heal or grow, don't be that person that sends God's gift back. It might not even be about you. It might be about these children that you're worried about protecting. Like, really allow yourself to be loved. Let's have this new earth. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like, isolation, physical connection, community. You are not alone. Like, you're not alone in this, whether it be your spiritual guidance team or whatever. You are being guided to a situation that literally is your penance for all of the fuck shit you've dealt with in the past. Allow this Mercurian energy of messages and communication to come through. Travel towards love. Like, really, like, it's a thing. Literally. So make the decision. You have a path. Love this person or don't, but let them go and be miserable, or, you know, do the right thing. Stay in your cosmic purpose. Your purpose might be to love this person. Your purpose might be to be loved by this person. Your person might be to raise one of these children under the love and guidance of this person. You don't understand what your North Node cosmic purpose is until you continue to accept the path that God lays in front of you. You have spiritual guidance. You are being assisted from the spiritual realms. Allow wish fulfillment to thrive in your life. Love this masculine. Transcend unity consciousness. Allow your divine feminine to thrive. Be open to receive. Fall into that masculine energy of allowing this person, like that head over heart decision of allowing this person to be in your existence and giving them the love that they deserve. Nurture and be compassionate and get the same thing. Beware of being bound to toxicity and patterns. Watch your patterns. Stay grounded. Like, really. Okay. Suppression. Express, don't suppress. Authenticity is freeing. Restraint, repression, and censorship. Literally, you have that regret repression card earlier. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to be in this situation of equal give and take. You have that inverted Six of Pentacles earlier. Like, you really have to be aware of your patterns, this inner child wounding. And you know, one of the first few cards you got was wedding, and go for it and be honest with yourself. Like, you really have to say, hey self, like, am I like in flight or fight because this is unfamiliar and I'm scared, or is there really a problem? Are there any other shadow aspects that we can focus on at this time? Grief. In pain, find healing and deeper connection to the self. You have attachment. True growth requires letting go. And I feel like that's talking about the past, or maybe even control. You have fear. Face your darkness. It's the only way to find the guiding lights. And judgment. Judge less, understand more. And that includes with self. Allowing yourself to be judged by self is probably one of the most self-destructive things you can do. I think this is a cool reading. That's what's up. I only have the Kipper. I don't really like to use that one for like readings like this, but let's see what comes out. Marriage, main female. It might be resonant. It might work. Mm-hmm. Official person and marriage. Official person. What about the official person? What can you tell me about the official person, please, and thank you. What about the official person? Can I get a clarifier on official person? Thoughts. So whatever you're doing has this person in their thoughts. You really need to be communicative and open and honest. You have lovers. This the one. This the one. You better go get yours. You have house. And it's crazy because that was what was on the bottom when I asked about clarification of the official person. So maybe it's time for this person wants to move in and you're worried about relinquishing the control you have or what you've built in your life to go and share your space and your life with this other person because of children or just the pure and simple fact that you fought for what you have. But yeah, this is a mature man and he can be depended upon. And you have marriage and change. Run that shit. I feel like there ain't nothing else to say. I was really worried like something crazy was gonna come out from the Kipper. Kipper can get real deep. I'm gonna get you a couple of these Rebel deck cards and then we're gonna close it out. Allow yourself, dude, like fucking A, dude. Congratulations. Like, are there any final messages I can get for the collective, please? And thank you. Winning, I just saw. Mm-hmm. I've seen you are loved, stop obsessing. Like, really, let go, let God. Let go, let good shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're so used to toxic or we're so used to shit falling apart. Don't allow your ego, your past. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You look like a shit show. Clean yourself up. You're a hot mess. Fact. Like, stop getting in your head. Winning. That was the one I just saw a minute ago. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Like, really. Like, you got this. Like, congratulations. Don't scare it away. Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Like, enjoy a fucking belly giggle. Like, really, like, you got this. And I know it's so scary, like, when you have kids involved, when you've fucking scratched your way to the top after some kind of toxicity or whatever, and you've managed to make it, and now you're being asked to relinquish everything that you fought for, all of that control that you've created in your existence. But you have to submit in order to get, what do they say? You have to fold to get a new hand. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Oh, that's a lot. Is there any final message we can get for the collective? Okay. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. And you got a feeling you just can't shake, that little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Like I said, be honest with yourself. Go for it. You've allowed yourself to be open to the situation. Now you're shutting down, and that's counterproductive. Happy? Congratulations and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you made it.